Sounded like a great idea to take the bike to the studio. Well, I should do this on a regular basis then. Maybe. I'm not exhausted that much. Holy cow. Anyway, good morning everyone. It's Monday today. And not only is it, I think it's a first for this year to come here by bike, but I think it's a first this year that I'm installing something new on my computer. Because tomorrow we gonna produce whatsoever a song with the German project Wenn die Guten gewinnen. So when the good ones win, that's the English translation to that project title. With Wolfgang, a good friend of mine, and he wants to do a swing-ish style song, and I don't have that good brass instruments on my computer, and so I give it a quick search, and I just downloaded Native Instruments session horns and give them a try. I think I think for me that's quite a good package. It's €99. There is a pro version, but I don't think I need it because, yeah, I'm more like the songwriting guy when it comes to stuff like that. So I'd rather write something fast and say that's my idea, and if someone wants to have proper brass, then I say okay, let's look for brass players and record it, because yeah, I'm the brother of a studied trumpet player. I know the difference, and I know why you can't fake that in samples. I know the libraries get better and better and better and better and better, but I like the human communication way more. So yeah, that's songwriting, brass is in the background. That's something we're gonna try out tomorrow. I might have a look on the user interface today so I know what's up. And yeah, installing that. Then in an hour, yes, there's a Brazilian act coming in. A Brazilian producer wrote me a few weeks ago if I could record stuff for a singer of him. As I understand, it's sort of gospel worship something like that. So that's gonna happen in an hour for like this regular, we book 1 hour recording session thingy. So nothing fancy on that regard. And then, yeah, we need to fix one love song. The one love song we did yesterday, we need to fix something because we missed something. It's fine, no worries there. And then the regular stuff, and yeah, tomorrow we're gonna write an awesome song, I guess, which we could start preparing today. So yeah, let's see what's up, and yeah, will be a fun week, a packed week. So be sure to watch it. I know some people don't like this long videos, but I like them, and so there you go. You can skip. I keep the dates down below. You can skip, so yeah, let's move on. Once again, I say sorry for not being allowed to show you the music we did, but yes, we did music, and so that's been a fun one again. I guess all the recordings I do are fun. So that's been a Brazilian gospel singer, and she's in Germany currently. She is a Brazilian citizen, but is in Germany currently, and yeah, wanted to record her upcoming single. So I got the instrumental from her producer back in Brasilia, and she came in, caught it, and I'm gonna send the files to the producer. And yeah, it's been a fun one because she had friends with her who translated, because obviously she doesn't speak German that well, and well, not at all, and English is hard as well. So we had two friends of her helping her and translating for her, and that's been an awesome session, and it's been fun to work on a song where there's not much attachment from my side. I hope that makes sense, because I don't have to mix it. I haven't written it, and I barely understand a word. I mean, I know what it is about. It's a gospel song, so it's a Jesus praising song, but I don't know the details of the words, and just giving her tips on how to make it an emotional journey is quite fun, because as I said, I'm not attached to the song, and I don't move further with that. So now I'm gonna buy myself some lunch, and then I'm exporting the files, just sending them to the producer. There you go. Guess the job is done. Maybe they come back for second voicings or stuff, but we will see. And that's been a really, really fun recording. And more to come. Oh, and before I forget, that's been a good example for Know Your Mics. So we did sound check, checked the levels and stuff, and I had my TLM67 on, and it sounded a bit thin and not just sounding not right. And I was like, okay, that's the wrong mic. Let's switch it. Had a quick think in my head which microphone might be the best. It could have been the K2, but I chose the U87. I have the black one. Switched out the mic, sounded better, and there we went. So if you know your mics and you know what they do, that's really fast, and you don't have to make a shootout or something. You just listen to the player or singer, and then just switch the mic, and then you're good to go. I'm hungry now. That's a great example of guitar arrangements that you don't hear like that when you listen to the whole song, and that's a bit of this. The only thing that matters is what's coming out of the speaker. So that's a song of Midnight Falling. I'm working on. It's work in progress. So what I just did, a long time ago, I did these main guitars. Just go like this. So basic punk guitar playing, and then I added this humbucker guitar, which is just playing the same thing but a bit thicker sound, so that the chorus stands out. Guess you hear that? And then I had the idea, well, that's all a bit muffly. There's not much going on in the high registers and the high frequencies, because these are all distorted guitars. They end at, what do I know, 12K or something. I don't know where the frequency ends, but there's not much information in the highs in it, and so everything that's left are the cymbals, and maybe there are keys in which provide that. But I thought, well, let's put in a clean guitar, and that's what you heard playing a second ago, which just goes like that. Which is these beautiful Oasis guitar chords you heard a million times. Could play Wonderwall to it and it would be awesome, or not. So yeah, that's it, and all together. You don't really hear that there's a clean guitar in it, but it gives a little sparkle on top of it, and that's not mixed at all. That's still work in progress. So yeah, hope that's been interesting. So now I'm gonna stop because I have to drive my bike home, and then take my son to guitar lessons. And yeah. It's been a nice day. I already worked on the song for tomorrow, so we're a bit faster there. We had this awesome, lovely recording. We did the last song, Love Song, and we worked on Hold On. And everything is awesome. Yeah. Tuesday today, and I'm really early. I rushed here to get everything ready because in a few minutes Wolfgang will arrive, and we're gonna start writing a song for his project, and yeah, and then I'll leave already. Kids related, so short one today, but hopefully very productive one today. Been a cheap one, €100 less than normal. I'm excited to see what's in it. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday today, and gonna be a long day because yeah, first things first, there's a lot to do, obviously, but we're leaving to Leverkusen today for a job with a company, a big German company, Bayer. They do a lyric workshop with me today, and yeah, leaving for that by about 2 p.m. Need to pick some stuff for that and prepare some stuff for that, but yeah, awesome day. Okay, so decision is made. They too come into a corner where I'll never see it again, because you see that? Here's, yeah, that's broken, so yeah. decision is made, they come right into the corners, and then we see. We're getting there. We're seriously getting there. Missing 3 more packages of bass straps. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And I guess 3 packages of the FlexiWood I haven't ordered yet at all. Should be coming left and right to there, on that wall here, that wall there, and behind the screen. And then this room is done. Really like this microphone because you have the receiver, which is really small, really tiny, really handy, and you have the capsule. And the great thing is that the battery is stored in here and is charged in here. So when we set up on stage, we have the battery right in there. It's been charged, and then if you put it into the microphone, which is extremely easy, and you turn it on, you see on the display that's now saying there are 4 hours and 36 minutes of battery left. And yeah, that's just simply awesome. And you set the gain, and it's so easily done. It's so easily done. I really like this microphone. I'm really looking forward using that on many Midnight Falling shows to come. So put the battery right in there and it's charging. It's awesome. Awesome and simple. Let's have lunch now. Did some editing of the song yesterday. I'm gonna do a proper rundown of that. Because it's quite a nice song. It's a swing, big band, swingy song with easy drummer. The upright bass is from Vienna Symphonic Library. The piano is Waves Rhapsody piano, I think the plugin is called, and the brasses are Native Instruments session horns. Gonna make a proper rundown. It's a bit, it takes some time to edit the MIDI so that the sounds that get triggered are the ones I want them to be. So it's like telling brass players how to play the part, and just do that by MIDI. Pretty standard thing. So but it takes a bit time. Then I did some guide vocals for Midnight Falling. And it's just songs I had a lyric idea, and I just sing it and send it to Louisa and say, well, that's an idea, and maybe she picks up on it, or maybe she doesn't. We will see. Gonna do vocals on 1st of March. So in 1.5 years, not years, weeks. Now gonna have lunch, and I guess then I already prepare for the session tonight because it's gonna be a long day anyway. So let's see. Excluding the laptop, this is what I'm gonna take with me to Leverkusen. These are 2 Genelec 1031 speakers, so everyone can hear what we're doing. I have a headphone preamp and 3 headphones with me, and 1 for me, so 4 in total. A lot of cable, a lot of power cable, and because it's a company thing, I wanted to show off. Not taking the cheapest mics, but the other one. So they're in is a Neumann TLM 67 and a U87 and a TLM 103. So 3 mics, even though I take the interface with 2 inputs only, but 1 spare. And a lot of cables and spare cables and stuff. So yeah, nice little setup. Good morning. It's Friday. Sort of sunny Friday morning, and I'm standing here a bit in the sunshine, sort of. Anyway, will be a busy day today. I need to unload the car from Wednesday. I need to tell you about sorry for my voice. Need to tell you about Wednesday evening because it's been a fun one. We need to work on a love song as usual. We need to work on other Midnight Falling songs. We need to work on the song we did on Tuesday. So much to do, seriously, a lot of stuff to do, but first things first, coffee, and then we move on. And while I'm enjoying this coffee, just a shout out to Thomann, where I basically buy all my audio gear. They were really supportive yesterday. So, as you know, for Midnight Falling we have a setup with in-ears and stuff. I have a list there that we need to buy, and so the other day there was an in-ear receiver for cheap as a B-stock, as they call it, so maybe a return item or whatever that might be, for a bit cheaper. And I thought, well, yeah, let's go for it, buy it. And so I bought this receiver, this LDE system in-ear receiver for 175 instead of 189 euro. And the package arrived yesterday as usual, all went smooth. But I figured, well, the clamp is missing, it's broken, the clamp is broken, and it's a bit sticky and scratchy, and well, it worked fine, but it was really used. It was obvious someone used that for a show and just sent it back. And I didn't want to keep it, not for that price. I said to my wife, well, if someone offered that on eBay, I would probably pay 100 euro or something, and then I'll be fine. And then I sent them an email. You have 30 days money back anyway, so I was allowed to send it back straight away. But yeah, I wanted to ask if there's another solution, and I wrote them an email with pictures saying, well, I'm not really happy. What can we do? And they say, well, we have three options. One, you send it back, obviously, and you get your money back. We give you 20 euros back for that and you keep it. Or, and that's the option I went with, and that's a really awesome option. Because of the inconvenience and because I'm a client for now, I don't know, 20 years or something. You send back the used product, and for the same price, no extra payment, I get a brand new receiver. And that's customer service at its best. So thank you very much for Thomann. That's awesome. So now this broken receiver is going back, and we will get a new one, and everyone is happy. So thanks very much, Thomann, for that. If you're curious, by the way, what gear I use, there's a Thomann link down in the description below, and actually if you buy through that link, if you buy anything through that link, I get a few points in their affiliation system and get some euros out of that. You pay nothing extra, it's just supporting me. So if you're looking to buy stuff, just check the link down in the description and go through that link to the website, and that would help me. So thank you for that, and thank you, Thomann. Making a song work with people that are not singers and recording stuff in a restaurant of a large company, well, yeah. I think I made it work in the end, and hope they're happy. And yeah, also finish up requests we got for some minor changes on a love song, so that's all done. But it took a bit longer than I thought. But anyway, now it's lunchtime, and I don't know what I'm gonna do then. But first, let's buy some food. So as we have a session in 2 weeks with acoustic cover band, I have my trusty sheet here where I keep track of where to plug which microphone, and I like to do this here and actually plug it, so patch it, so I see where I can save on patch cables. So let's start from the top. So we have the kick in. I would like to have here, so that, no, that doesn't make sense because that is half normalized on the drum patch back there. So this would make sense not to be the Gold Mic 1 but the Gold Mic 3, and then that's drum patch 11, and then we do the kick out in Gold Mic 4, so here, and this is drum patch 12. I hope that makes sense for you. Then we have the snare, which we then just could patch like this, so we do this in drum patch 1, and the snare bottom, which now needs to go to a different preamp, so let's put this in Gold 2. So let's put out some patch cables. As this doesn't matter, we just do it like that. So you go in drum patch 2. The hi-hat is then RME 1, which is half normalized to drum patch 3. Then this obviously is drum patch 4. Drum patch 5 doesn't work, so it's drum patch 6, drum patch 7, drum patch 8. So we have, let's go for 9 into Teal Audio 3, and 10 going into that one, and 11, so let's go for 13 then. It doesn't make much sense, but I think it does. So that's 5 then, so it's 3. Yes, so that's all the drums done. I want the bass to be in Gold Mic 1, so this is front patch 3, half normalized. Guitar DI can live in front patch 13, go into 7, and this is half normalized. Front patch 5, front patch 14, go into that one. Yeah, come to you in a minute. WhatsApp, and that's front patch 6, and that's vocal booth 1. So And then it's like that. That's for vocals. And I want to have the bass going from Gold Mic 1 out. And then over like this. So that'll be the patch pay. I'll show you. So top row are all the inputs over there in the whole studio, and these are my preamps. These are the preamp outputs, and these are the converter inputs. So I use as much of half normalization as I can. So these connectors are connected behind. So if I plug something into number 5 in the tracking room at the front patch, it's automatically patched to my TL Audio channel 1. But as I have the drum set in the corner there, I would love to have the cables back there, because then I can keep the cables short and everything is a bit more tidy. This is why I do it like that. So for example, the microphone that goes into the 1073 on channel 2 is plugged in plug number 1 at the drum patch. I hope that makes sense for you. That's the inside of the TL Audio 5001 4-channel, and we have 4 tubes in there, each tube doing 2 channels in and out, or the other way around. I don't know, but so that's the last old tube in there, because currently I only have 1 new tube left in the studio. So these got changed 1 or 2 months ago, so that's an old one, a bit more than 10 years on it, and yeah, that's new, that's new, that's new. So let's see if we get 2 channel out of there. Just recorded a few guitars and bass thingies for Midnight Falling. Trying to push that because 2 new songs are on the way of being released, so that needs some work. Also did some MIDI editing for the swing song. So last little break. get a bit refreshed, a bit doing something else for a few minutes as I do, and then last push for the day. Saturday, today. So it's basically podcast time and love song time and midnight falling time. So yeah, a lot to do. I have an hour till the girls and the boy of Warm Place arrive and we do the podcast recording for how we made that sound, and need to write a song, a love song, need to mix a love song, and need to prepare some demos. Louisa record for Midnight Falling, tabs to write because they rehearsed yesterday and it's really great, and they asked me to do tabs for all the songs so they can play that better, and a lot to do beside family duties. That's why it's 1 p.m. and it just arrived. So yeah, let's move on. Good morning. Sunday today, and sorry I forgot to record anything about yesterday. So yesterday we did the podcast for Warm Place, which you're gonna see on that channel, obviously. Been a fun one. Talked about music and the recording sessions we had in here for like an hour. Gonna edit that down, and then had a fun conversation. So that needs editing. I guess we're gonna have a recording in 1.5 hours. Not quite sure, because it's one of these. You don't want to do some rap vocals, so that's always a sort of a hit and miss. Sometimes these sessions actually turn out pretty great, but my experience tell me that sometimes they don't. So I'm a bit skeptical yet, but we will see. Trying to stay optimistic. And then at 2 p.m. we have a child's birthday, and so recording this cover karaoke thought of thingy in here. I guess it's 10 kids, or they turn 10. I don't know. some kids will be in here recording, and yeah. And obviously the rest of the usual stuff needs to be done. So yeah, without further ado, let's move on. Have a few minutes to spare, so thought I'd show you the setup I'm using for the birthday recording thing we have in. So it's pretty simple. We have, as I understand, it's 8 kids and a few parents. So I thought, okay, we split it into groups, doing 4 kids at the same time. Maybe they're gonna split the song, so each kid sings a line or something. We will see what happens. And so there's sort of a station for every singer, and so that's station 1. That's the TLM 102 personal headphone preamp, which is not mixing at all. I will just send a stereo signal to these, and they just make themselves louder, so everything louder or quieter with the main volume. No mixing for the kids, that's a bit too much for these short sessions. So TLM 103 at 102, then second is the 103 again, personal monitoring, and then we have the 2 Rode NT1 right here. Only have 3 pop filters, so I will not use pop filters. But I think that's fine. And we're gonna have some fun, and it's just, yeah, it's more about the fun than about the quality of these recordings, because yeah, it's just studio experience and a lot of fun, and I think it's an awesome thing for the kids to have this experience being in a recording studio at age 10 or something. I wish I had that. I wish I'd been in a recording studio at age 10 and age 18 or something when I started. So everything left of this week is the child's birthday, which I'm obviously not gonna film because kids, and the meeting of someone who might use my tracking room as a rehearsal space. Again, nothing worthy of filming. I think I close for this week now, and yeah, been a fun one, been a packed one, and I'm actually a bit tired, but I need to push through the next week as well. And then it seems to be a bit quieter, but let's see. So there's a lot to do for next week, because tomorrow I will be in mixing the child's birthday of today, mixing the love song Saskia's gonna record later today. Need to definitely work on Midnight Falling songs. On Tuesday we're gonna record Wolfgang, the vocals of the swing song we did this week. Need to edit and mix this on Wednesday, parallel working for Midnight Falling. Friday we have a 1-hour recording slot booked in the morning, and again mixing, editing, producing for Midnight Falling and Wolfgang. And then in the evening we're gonna record Louisa for 2 upcoming Midnight Falling songs, which is probably something I might be able to film, and need to check this with Louisa, but I think that's good. And then I don't know if I will be in on Saturday and Sunday, because yeah, to be honest, I'm missing my kids a bit. So I've been in the studio yesterday, been in the studio today, so been away on Wednesday, so not much time with my family, and this is something I hold really dear. It's really important to me to actually spend time with my family, and so yeah, let's see what's up there, but a lot to do. And I think I will put out the podcast on the 6th of March with sort of the theme first Wednesday of every month. Yeah, let's see. This will come out as well at some point. And yeah, so I say thank you very, very much for watching. See you next week. Bye bye.